What's up, boners? Today I am showing off my bear skull. So this is the skull of a black bear, and unfortunately it is missing the canine teeth and the bottom jaw, plus a few of the other smaller teeth. And this is a little bit less than 10 inches long, just barely less than 10 inches, like a few millimeters less. But it's still really nice skull, and other than that it is complete, just other than those few missing teeth. But you can see the zygomatic arches are relatively intact. There's a tiny break on both sides, but it's really nothing major. The cranium is nice and full. You can see the auditory bullae are good and intact, and the little ear cavities. The foramen magnum, you can kind of see in there a bit. And then you can see through there a little bit. The cool thing is the molars here. You can see them. They are really interesting, really flat. That's because they are used for grinding, whereas the other members of Carnivora will typically use them for shearing meat, but these guys grind things up like plants, but they can also use them on meat, of course. But they do feed on berries and other vegetation a lot of the time. It has one of the premolars right here, and then I think this one might also be a premolar. However, I do not know for sure, but you'll see this one back molar is a lot flatter, and then it kind of gets a little bit more raised as they go along, and then they become tiny. The front incisors here, you can see it is missing one of the bigger ones here. The one on this side is missing, but it has the front four and then the fifth one here. But these ones are kind of human-like. It doesn't want to focus though. Kind of human-like in terms of shape, but not quite. And so there's the little incisors. Of course, the canine teeth would go in here in that big socket, and then they would come out and be pretty long. So obviously bears have big canine teeth, but like I say, this individual is missing them, and it is missing the lower jaw. But other than that, it has that, and of course it's flaking because somebody painted it with something. I don't know what this was, but whatever it is flaking off. So yeah, I don't know what that was, but you can see, yeah, the canine teeth went in those two big gaps. But yeah, nice big forehead here. You can see the front view here, look in there. But yeah, from the front view, let me lift this up a bit. So here's the front view. Here is the side view. Here is the back view, kind of a back top. And we'll do the very rolly skull, perfect shape to roll around. And kind of the front top view. That's so weird. Honestly, in this view, it kind of looks like a wild boar, just barely. Or even just like a pig in general. That's kind of interesting. Weird. And then the bottom view, once again. So there's our main skull features. Once again, it'd be nice if it had the canines and the bottom jaw. It does not, but it's still a really nice skull, and I got it for free, which is epic. So pretty cool overall. But yeah, very nice, decently sized black bear skull. Obviously they get a lot bigger than that. Yeah, you can see some of the detail on the bone kind of chipping off. But yeah, still a very nice skull. I was happy to get a bear skull. So yeah, pretty cool. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed a quick look at a black bear skull. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.